Alright, you know the mantra, you know the deal. I'm going to do this in one take. I'm going to be calm. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I want to talk about being of service to others. The number one obstacle with this is yourself, is the ego, wanting to interrupt someone, wanting to blurt out your idea, what you think they should do. Let everything play out. When someone is being emotionally vulnerable to you, when someone is speaking to you, silence. Always, always silence. Sit and make eye contact. Look at them. Read their mannerisms. Read their energy. Let the thought train actually pass through. At times, it'll seem like they're done, but be quiet and watch quickly. They'll go back at it again. They just needed a moment to think. Now, where does the ego play an issue with this? When you want to blurt out your own ideas, when you start getting impatient and you want to take the mic from them, it's obvious when somebody starts to ramble, but as you pay attention to them, you keep the eye contact on them, they'll come to realize what they're doing. Because in your silence, the only thing they're left to be aware of is themselves. And this is how you perform the service, because once their attention moves into themselves, then they can solve their own problems. They can guide their own thought with you doing little to no work. And in the end, they might thank you for doing the work when truly you did nothing but listen. This is you performing a service to someone who doesn't even listen to themselves. By sitting and listening, you, in a weird way, make them listen to themselves, because as they speak out loud to you and in your silence, as I said before, the attention eventually moves into them. Their attention turns inward. From there, they can see all the chaos going on and they can figure it out. When it comes to you being of service to others, you need to get your own ego, your own self-pleasures, your own perversions out of the way. And by perversions, I mean abusing things in the way that they're not supposed to be used, using things in the way that they're not supposed to be used, such as your taste buds. Okay, eating food is great, it's fun, but it should be done in moderation, not super late at night and not in super large quantities. Because when you do either, let's say you do both, like me. I used to be pretty bad about binge eating in the past. I've gotten better by cutting off my eating at 7 p.m. But in the past, when I would do that, I would wake up with brain fog because I didn't actually sleep. My stomach was digesting the whole night. I slept uncomfortably because I was bloated. It's not good for you. And the next morning, I wouldn't go into work as happy. I couldn't bring people up. I wouldn't perform as good of a service to my customers because I was already stressed to begin with. That right there is how I limit my ability to be of service to people, by only serving myself, by only catering to myself, by being too self-focused. And there's a healthy amount of self-focus, which is soothing yourself, but you can soothe yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, and still be of service to others. Anyone who's worked any customer service job will understand this. Anyone who's had to supervise other people understand this. Anyone who's been a part of a team will understand this, that you need to be of service to others. It's no longer about you. However, you do have to pay attention to yourself and care for yourself when things get too high pressure. You have to learn to, okay, like JC, let's calm down, let's hold ourselves together, and then keep moving forward. It goes like this in relationships as well. Some people will sacrifice too much in the name of the other person. The other person didn't ask for that. They didn't want that. And now this individual is left unbalanced, a little bit chaotic, and they need to focus on themselves while still giving love to the other individual. Focus on yourself in a healthy way. Soothe yourself out while still performing your services to others. The main way that you can perform your best service is by maintaining a balance to where you don't really have to soothe yourself that much, because you're already in a good, balanced, happy state all the time. And you do this by controlling the palate, your tongue, eating in moderation, by exercising frequently, by doing your meditation, by being mindful, by just being a happy individual, by thinking clean thoughts, pure thoughts. by being selfless, not really caring too much about yourself. Yeah, get what you need done, drink your water, drink your food, make sure you have your shelter so you're safe, but other than that, give love to others. Any object really means nothing. Giving any physical gift means nothing if the emotion of love isn't there for both individuals, especially for the one receiving it. You could mistreat someone forever, and if you try and make up with it through money, it's not going to work out. They don't care. You know why? Because what they want is love. They want that void to be filled with that emotion. They don't want any physical thing. Physical things are temporary. So are emotions, but love feels a whole lot better than money. I'm sure someone will argue that. That's okay. And do serve. I think I'm done with this one. I just really wanted to record today. I really enjoy recording and talking. It's fun. And so yeah, that's the video for today. I love you guys. Bye.